Hey guys, so I wrote a blog post a few weeks back on the website, and it got quite a few questions and responses from friends and other bloggers. I wrote a post called "A Confession to the Bigoted Old Man at Panera," um, and if you guys haven't read it, it's basically talks about in high school. I worked at Panera Bread my junior and senior year of high school, um, and one day this very old man came in. At the time, I was cleaning the barista machine, and he walks up and he says a few words. And if you've ever cleaned a barista machine, or if you've ever been in a coffee shop, you know that when cleaning it out, it makes this really loud, like whistling sound. So I had no idea what he said when he came up to me. So I asked him if he could repeat himself. And when I said that, his face just went. He was just completely livid, and he just says like, "Oh my God, can you speak a lick of English? Are you even from this country?" And I was just so caught off guard by that. I had no idea, no idea like how to react. And there was these two women who I was about to make these coffees for, and they just are like staring like 5 feet away, just like, "Oh my God." And before I could even say anything, my coworker Madia, she worked the front register, she came up behind me and she was like, "Is there anything I could help you with?" And the old man just goes, "Oh my God, there's another one." And at that point, me and Madia are just a little bit like freaked out. We don't know what to say. We have no idea what to say. We're just standing there, and eventually Madia says, "Maybe we should go get the manager." And so we did, and we got the manager after he went on his incredibly offensive tangent about how immigrants need to go back to their country and they're taking all the good jobs and they need to at least learn English first before they work somewhere. We went to go get my boss, and he came out and he talked to the guy for a little bit. He filled out his order, and he was continuing to say really offensive things. And so my boss just was like, gave him his order and just like, "Never come back." And we never did see him again, thankfully, because that was super awkward. I actually got a lot of responses from fellow bloggers and friends, and one fellow blogger, Loving FFL, wrote on my Instagram. She said, "Wow, I hope you said something back to him," and wish I had been there. That's probably smarter to just ignore people like that sometimes. And I wish he had been there. A lot of the responses and questions were like, "What did you do? Like, why didn't you like yell back at him?" And the truth is, like, one, I was 16 years old and I was not as confident as I would say as I am now. But one, I was completely terrified and caught off guard. And two, I just had no idea what to say. I was just completely terrified. Me and Mania both were just, whew. So I don't know. Another question that we got was like, how did you feel about it? I felt incredibly embarrassed. At the time, there was about, I would say, it was kind of around 2 or 3 o'clock, so we weren't that busy. And there was about like 20 people in the store, and I just felt very largely embarrassed and like very vulnerable. Like, I all of a sudden felt very like open to my surroundings. And so yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience. One of my most interesting experiences at Panera. Definitely wasn't my first experience with any type of bigotry, but it was definitely a memory. But anyway, so if you guys want to read that blog post, make sure to go to my website, thehealthybenefits.com. It'll be located right down here. Also, we have a Twitter page. It's called @TBHblogs. You can go ahead and go to our Twitter page, and that's where we have all of our tweets about our blogs, potential videos, our guest writers, and just like some motivational tweets that we usually tweet out. And also, if you want to be a guest blogger, we have a Gmail account which you can send blog posts to at tbhblogs@gmail.com. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the story. Bye.